Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, how about you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's cool. So please give me a second. All right, so we're going to continue, right? Okay, give me a second. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you again. And once you can see it, please let me know. Okay,
Okay, I can see.
all right, that's cool. All right, so we're going to continue. As I was explaining you, it's okay if you don't get it the structure at all because we learned from other way, right? This
Yes.
is a different structure, but it's not difficult, right? Uh, so okay, we stop in this part. As I told you, the example was like the manager got or had, right? No, we're gonna say had the report written. Okay, so in this one, we have the manager had to report written, okay, by the assistant, for example, right? So we have the structure and it's the subject, okay? Maybe the person who is paying for a service, okay, or the person who had already paid for the service, okay? The verb, the causative verb had or get, as it is in the past, I'm writing into the past. Then we have the report. The report is the object, okay, or the thing that is receiving the action or that received the action, okay. And then we have the verb in its participle, right? So this is the verb in its participle form, and that's all, right? We have the object, we have had from the causative pattern. We have the second point that we focus on the verb. The object of the verb is the report, and we have the verb in its participle form. Okay, so
Okay.
I don't know if there is any problem now. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Something that, well, since the causative verbs are have, let, and make, sometimes the students they wonder why the passive causative is formed by with have or get, right? Get is possible for two reasons, right? Get is a casual passive form. Instead of problem was solved, you can say the problem got solved, right? For example, the problem was solved by the president, right? But we decide to use get because it's more casual, right? So I'm going to say the problem got solved, okay? By the president, for example, by president, okay? So as you can see, it's more casual and it sounds good if instead of saying was, the problem was solved, uh, mm, was solved by the president. We decide to use got. And get also has a causative meaning, right? You can say, I got someone to do something, with the meaning of cause or force. And however, because it's not a true causative, the base verb is not used an infinitive, right? And an infinitive verb is used instead of it, right? So for that reason, we decide to use get. For example, the most common example that we always use is I got my hair cut, right? So we have to understand that we pay for a service, right? Could be or not, and it depends, right? Because we, as I told you, since we have other causative verbs, in some cases it means another thing. How about if I'm not paying to you, or maybe to do something for me, but I'm causing you, right? So notice the difference. Instead of saying I'm paying, I'm causing you to do something for me, right? So in that case, I'm going to say water, or I got my, I don't know, I got my car fixed by someone else, maybe, right? So, but for those other examples, right, for the other causative verbs that it doesn't require a service at all, right? And I want to explain this part in Spanish, right? So, para la lección se podría decir que puede implicar servicio, es decir, un servicio es aquel que pagamos y alguien más va a realizar ese servicio por nosotros. O puede que no, puede que yo cause que alguien más haga algo por mí. Entonces, cuando decimos causar algo, utilizamos otro tipo de causative verbs, right? But we're gonna learn, for today, we're gonna learn only have and get, okay?
Okay.
All right, so is there any question until this part maybe?
No, I understand.
Okay, that's cool. The only thing maybe that looks a little bit different is the structure, but it's because we learn another thing, right? We learn another structure. So let's continue with point number 4, right? As this is a grammar part, we can conjugate this passive causative with all tenses and with modals. So let's listen the audio.
We use the passive causative with all tenses and with modals. John has his car inspected every year.
He's gotten it done at the same place since he bought it.
He had it inspected last week.
He's going to get it painted next week.
He might have the tires replaced also.
Oh, I guess the girl said also, and we have to, what?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to continue with the forms of the passive causative. Tires, the tires are neumáticos, okay?
Yes.
So as you can see, all of these examples, right, have something in common. All of them are talking about services that we get, right? John has his car inspected, so we're using the simple present. He has gotten it done at the same place since he bought it, present perfect. So I guess the difficult part in this one is to understand all the time tenses in order to see which one combines you, which one is better for what time tense, right? Es importante saber todos los tiempos verbales justamente para este tipo de lecciones, porque no podemos utilizar tal vez el simple present si voy a hablar del present perfect, right? So if we don't know all the time tenses that we've learned until now, because we actually did it, right? We know how to use the simple present, present perfect, simple past, future, and modal. And I'm gonna send you, I don't remember, I guess I sent this to one of my students, but I don't remember who was this girl. I don't remember her name. No. No, I'm going to try to remember the name of my student. This is a PDF where you're gonna find all the time tenses and their usage for each one, and examples, right? And then you're gonna have everything talking about the grammar part. You're gonna find everything about the time tenses, okay?
Okay.
So, but just let me remind, I don't know, where is it? I guess I sent to one of my students, but I don't remember to whom I sent it. So as soon as I remember, I'm gonna send you, okay?
Okay, thanks so much.
Okay, so let's continue with the last point, and this is a piece of cake, the use of by. We have the same meaning in Spanish, so let's listen to it.
We use by when we mention the person doing the service. We only mention the person doing the service when it provides important information.
Amy is getting her hair cut by the best hairdresser in town.
Okay, I guess I get it. Give me a second. Now I'm trying to find your chat. Okay. So I already sent you. Okay, so there you have all the tenses,
Okay.
the conditionals, and then so everything is all the exercises are in color. So please try to check. So then you're going to have more information, and it's not difficult, right? But the difficult part, I guess, is that maybe we have many time tenses, and when it's the moment, we don't know which one we're gonna use. I guess that's the little problem. Okay, so when it on with the PDF I send you, it's gonna be more clear. So now we're gonna continue with by. You can use it when we talk about services, right? Of course, we have a person who did this service for us, right? I had my car fixed by the mechanic, right? This by the mechanic I can use or not, okay? We're gonna use by when we mention the person doing the service. We only mention the person doing the service when it provides important information. If it's not important information, right? We're gonna omit it, okay? For example, important information is like the president by the I don't know, but at Fausto's hair salon. Okay, but relevant information. When it's irrelevant, we prefer not to use it, right? Amy is getting a haircut by the best hairdresser in town. That's all. Okay, more information by the best hairdresser in town. If I'm going to say, for example, only by a hairdresser, it's like irrelevant information, right? So we don't use it. Amy
Okay.
is getting her hair cut by a hairdresser. So again, you can use it or not, okay?
Okay.
All right. So is there any question maybe?
No.
Okay, that's cool. So we're gonna continue with our first practice. Give me a second, please. No, with the second one. Where is it? Okay, this is this. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. So please don't forget the structure. Okay, I'm sharing my screen with you. Once you can see it, please let me know. Okay. Can you see it?
Not yet. It's charging.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I can see.
Okay, can you please read the instruction?
Yes. Complete each dialogue. Type in the passive causative form of the verb in parentheses into the blank.
Okay.
Okay.
So number one.
So, do you stop to get the newspaper every day? No, I deliver.
Oh, if
No.
you say I deliver, it means that you did it.
Yes.
Okay, so the structure. We have the person. Okay.
I had delivered.
Okay.
Delivered.
And this object. I have
the newspaper. Okay, I have it delivered.
Okay. And okay, I have it.
It's
more common. Okay. Give me a second, please. I want to check something. Um, okay, it's okay. All right. So I'm gonna share it again. So, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, okay, I forgot to record in the class, but if you need to watch it one more time, it's in our YouTube channel. So it was had it delivered.
Delivery.
How about the next one?
I need 500 copies of the report. Can you have
Had or have?
have
Okay.
you
The
have
object?
the report it
You can do it with it. It's okay, right? It's moderately.
easy. Okay, can you have it copied?
Copy it for me.
Yes.
Okay, the next one. Sure. I'll
Sure.
take
I'll
it over.
take it over to the copy center.
Okay, the next one.
Your printer isn't working well. Something wrong with it. Something's wrong with it. Like no, I have to will have.
Oh, no, we only have the option of using have. Okay?
Okay.
Because will, it's not a causative verb. It's an auxiliary verb.
Okay. I have to I have to
Okay, sorry for the interruption. If you, as you can see the context, your printer isn't working very well. Oh, well, something's wrong with it. Okay. So what
yes,
time tense is it?
future or maybe
Okay. It's simple present. Okay, isn't working well. I know I have to, and now we have the infinitive, have to, right? So if we're gonna use the infinitive, we need to use the base form of the verb. So I have to
have
the object
prepared. Have it prepared.
prepared. And that's all. Oh, what is that? Prepared. Okay. Okay.
This is a nice blouse. It is washable. No, you have to have it
Oh, what happened? The
cleaned.
object.
It cleaned.
Okay.
Cleaned. Okay, congratulations. I heard you both a new house. When are you going to move in? Just as soon as we had it painted.
Had or have?
Have.
Have.
Does
Okay.
Laura do her own hair? Does Laura do her own hair? It always looks great. She have it done by a hairdresser.
Okay. That's cool. So is there something that you want to modify it maybe?
Have to work to have it prepared. You have to have No, I think it's okay.
All right, so let's submit. I have a tab on exercise
No,
number.
okay. The last one is
Okay.
has.
Okay. So, do you stop? No, I had it delivered. Okay. So it was have it delivered,
Yes.
right? Oh, because we have simple present every day. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay. So do you stop to get newspaper every day? No, I have it delivered. All right. So you have possible answers. I know, maybe I was thinking maybe number 4, we can change it instead of saying have it to get, right? Because you have to
Yes.
have, it sounds like a little bit like a redundant, but it's okay. So if it happens, maybe we can change the verb, but both ways are okay. So we can say have it clean, get it clean, have the blues clean, get the blues clean. So I told you, maybe I asked you to write directly eat, because it's more easy, right? Instead of
Yes.
we want to avoid the repetition, right? And the last one, it was in simple present. Does Laura do her on her? It always, so we have always, it's another frequency, so it is in simple present. She has it done by a hairdresser. Okay?
Can it be she always has it done by her dresser?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. There is no problem.
Okay.
If you
Thanks.
want to emphasize, yes, you can do it. Okay?
Okay, it's okay. Thanks so much.
All right. Is there any question maybe? Was it difficult for you?
Yes, it was difficult, but I think I can understand. I just have to practice more.
Yes, I guess it's because of the structure, right? But this is the first part. We're gonna look for more verbs, and then you're going to understand better, because it's a we have more exercises like this, right? So yes, but we're gonna keep practicing, right? It's not difficult. The only, maybe I guess the only difficult part is the structure, right?
Yes.
Then the use of it is clear, right?
Yeah. Just a question.
Okay.
What is the
Yes.
difference between have and get of the?
Okay. Have, it's a little bit more stronger than get.
Okay.
Okay. The reality, the truth is that each causative verb, right, means a different thing. We're gonna use in a different context, right? So, for example, we have the verb have, right? It's like how can I explain you? Give someone the responsibility to do something. Okay. Instead of it, we have get, and it's like combine something, someone to do something. That's the difference, right?
Okay.
Okay, so do you get it?
Yes, I get it. Thanks.
Okay, that's the difference, right? But in this exercise, they permit to use whatever you want, because we're only learning 2 verbs. So then we're gonna learn the difference between all of them. Okay?
Okay. Thanks so much.
All right, there is no problem. So as we finish the class, we're gonna stop until this part. I'm gonna see you tomorrow at the same hour, okay?
Okay. It's okay.
All right, I'm not going to launch the poll because I don't have the license. So we're going to stop here, okay?
Okay. See you tomorrow.